Sorry, I was eating some real quick. But y'all know what time it is. We're gonna get our three videos. Let's get right into it.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and more on WWE 2K25, where today we're rounding up all of this week's reveals with new entrances and screenshots, along with news of updates to the Raw Arena, the reveal of the 2K25 soundtrack, and changes to the roster reveal list as one superstar's been added and another one removed. Before we get into that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. So let's start with some updates on the WWE 2K25 roster, as following the initial roster reveal which took place on Monday on IGN, the roster list that they posted on their website has since been updated as they've added in Umarga's original persona of Jamal, who's included as part of the 3-minute warning tag team alongside Rosie, as despite being featured in the showcase trailer, he was originally missing from the roster list. While Jamal was added in the update, another superstar was removed, as the IGN roster list has removed Stephanie McMahon from the list of playable characters, though she is still listed as a non-playable character under managers. If Stephanie's removal as a playable character is correct, that means that 2K25 is the first game since 2K15 not to include a McMahon as a playable character, with this being only the 4th time that this has occurred, as they were also absent from SmackDown vs Raw, SmackDown vs Raw 2006, and as mentioned, WWE 2K15. Moving on to some of this week's new reveals, we're starting out with the reveal of Zelina Vega, as the WWE Games account recently released Zelina's entrance video, which revealed an updated version of her model featuring pink and white hair in a black version of her 2K24 gear. Reacting to the reveal, Zelina tweeted, "I remember when I used to spend hours trying to perfect what my WWE character would look like, wishing, hoping and praying to be a part of it all, and now I can just click on her." Also shown off as part of Zelina's reveal was an update to the referee. Zooming in on the ref's model, you can see that they've also been updated to wear the new blue referee shirt, which is brought in following WWE's move to Netflix. The next of the reveals took place during Monday Night Raw, as the WWE Games account give us the first look at American Made, as they released this entrance video consisting of Chad Gable, the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile. If this entrance motion looks familiar, chances are that you recognise it from The Hurt Business, as American Made is set to use The Hurt Business's 4-man motion, which was originally made for Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander and MVP. The decision to show off the team using the old motion is one that's garnered a lot of negative attention, as due to the lack of 4-man entrances, the Hurt Business motion is one that's been used for a lot of teams, so it's an entrance that people are already used to seeing. Aside from the entrance motion, the models themselves look fantastic, with Ivy Nile's model really standing out, as Ivy had a great model in recent games and looks even better this year. Another update that can be seen in this footage is an update to the announce table, as the table's been remodeled to match the new Raw Netflix design, which sees light strips on either side of the table, with the barricade behind it also updated to feature an LED screen. Alongside the reveal of American Made, we also got our first look at Roxanne Perez's new entrance, as ahead of her match on Raw, WWE had this footage that showed an updated Roxanne complete with a new entrance motion, with this footage then seamlessly transitioning to live footage of her making her entrance. The update to Roxanne is based on her appearance at last year's NXT Battleground event, where she took on the then TNA champion Jordynne Grace. Our next reveal sees the addition of a new character in Brother Love, as WWE Games have released this screenshot of the character in the SummerSlam 88 arena. Brother Love, who makes his series debut in 2K25, was listed in the roster reveal as one of several new managers, though he's also listed as part of the Deadman bonus pack that comes with a Deadman edition, which suggests that there's 2 versions of the character, though it's unknown which version this is. Our next reveal took place during this week's episode of NXT, as the WWE Games account released the first look at Tatum Paxley, who's another superstar set to make her debut in 2K25. As seen in the video, the version of Tatum that we're getting is based on her return at last year's Halloween Havoc show, where she appeared for the first time in a few weeks after being abducted and went on to demand a casket match against her abductor, Wendy Chu.
A lot of people think AI is going to take their jobs, but it could actually save yours if you know how to use it. You know the feeling, right? Constantly switching between tabs, losing track of tasks, missing deadlines.
Next reveal comes via IGN as part of the IGN first previews for 2K25 as they dropped the exclusive reveal showcasing the new 4-man entrance for the new Bloodline featuring Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa and Jacob Fatu. The new entrance, which lasts around 2 minutes in total, makes for a great addition, not only for the Bloodline, but also for teams in general, as for so long we've been limited to the Hurt Business entrance that was used for American Made, so it's great to see that we're getting new 4-man motions. While we've yet to see a 2-man tag team entrance, given the way that the recent entrances have worked, it's likely that we'll see this motion used for Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, as when they get to ringside you can see them walk off separately, so I could imagine this working as the tag team entrance with a motion for Solo and Jacob disabled. Moving on to the most recent reveals, Thursday kicked off with the first look at Maxine Dupree as the WWE Games account posted a video of Maxine reacting to her entrance.
Like, that's so cool. Also, my shoulder muscles. Oh my god, the little head nod. Whoever did this slayed the house down boots. I can't get over how spot on it is. And the gear, stop. I'm obsessed. No, it's the way that you can even see my roots. I love it.
Following Maxine, the account went on to release the first look at Chelsea Green as they released this screenshot that shows Chelsea in a new red outfit, which is based on her appearance from an episode of Raw in April last year. One thing missing from the screenshot was the Women's United States Championship, which is currently held by Chelsea, with this leading to a lot of people speculating that that championship might not make it into the game, though that's not necessarily the case, as when releasing screenshots and videos, a lot of the time the guidelines for content ask not to include championships so that they don't appear outdated if that person drops the title, so that could be the case here, as I expect both the Women's US Championship and the Women's Intercontinental Championship should make it in, especially when things like the Raw Arena and the updated referees have all been added. Moving on to the final reveal, the WWE Games account topped off Thursday's previews with the first look at this year's pre-order bonus, as after teasing another reveal, they went on to post the full entrance for the Wyatt 6, which features an homage to Bray Wyatt at the start. In the full version of this video, the entrance lasts for nearly 2 minutes, though it's unknown if that's the entire entrance, as after rushing the ring, the entrance then cuts out, so it's possible that there is more to it that has yet to be shown. If you want to play as the Wyatt 6, you can get the Wyatt 6 pack for free when pre-ordering the game ahead of release, or if you're purchasing the Dead Man or the Bloodline editions, the Wyatt 6 pack is included for free. As for the contents, the pack includes all 5 members' Wyatt 6 personas, including Uncle Howdy, Dexter Loomis, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy and Eric Rowan, and also included are 2 cosmetic items that can be used in the Island mode, as the pack includes the Uncle Howdy and Nikki Cross masks that you can use on your character. Lastly, as I was editing this video, 2K announced details of this year's soundtrack, which is comprised of 15 tracks in total and includes songs from names such as Eminem and Jelly Roll. If you want to listen to the soundtrack ahead of time, 2K have posted playlists to both Spotify and Apple Music, so I'll leave links to those in the description so you can check them out. So that's a roundup of the latest reveals, along with some of the updates that we've seen in them. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you want to find out more about the game and more about this year's showcase, you can check out this video going over the match list, the superstars and the arenas. Until
I had not heard any song from any wrestling with a soundtrack before the game. I got the game. Only one I think I've heard was that 21 Savage song with Post Malone. Or those, I don't know. And then I think I heard the other song with Lockjaw, with French Montana, and I think Sweet Lee. Alright,